Hello again, Mia's Nation. Once more, I welcome you to a new year. I hope your year is going as you predicted. If not, there is still time to make changes. Take advantage of all that is in front of you. Sometimes what you need can be as close as in your palms. So check it out. Anyway, today I have a remake. I am doing a remake of my Aero video, or Okazi as my Nigerian people call it. Aero video, and this is because my first video on YouTube was Aero. So if you want to know how old my YouTube channel is, check out my Aero video. Even though it wasn't clear and a lot of flops, but still I have some fans that will love anything, basically anything I do. So shout out to those, and thank you for liking even when it's not worth liking, and for loving even when it's not worth loving. That says a lot about the person and their attitude and their personality. So thank you for keeping me on the go. So remake of my Aero video. What you need: this is my dry Aero. I got it from Cameroon. This you have to soak overnight, and in the morning you wash, drain and squeeze, and this is what you get. If you can lay your hands on fresh Aeros, oh wow, go ahead. My African store here do carry fresh Aero, but sometimes it doesn't even look like Aero, so I prefer to go with what I get from home. And this is my spinach. I'm not a fan of water leaf anymore. You know, if you haven't eaten it for a while and you started eating spinach, you'll be like, oh, spinach is better, oh, whichever is better for you. But for me right now, I prefer spinach. And that's frozen spinach. I got it frozen like this. There are a lot of different ones, as long as it's chopped and frozen. That's what you get. Soak it to defreeze it, and you squeeze. And that's my after product. You need yourself some crayfish. Crayfish, you cannot do without the crayfish. That's the juice of Aero. And I got some snails. Yeah, I got myself some snails. I love snails. I know most people don't eat snails, but I do. I have it dried, sent from home, so I soak again overnight, boil in the morning, and this is what you get. I also have some smoked fish in there. I have some food cow, I have some red meat, and I have some cow skin. You also need some salt and maggi to taste. So let's get cooking. Remake! I'm so excited. First, this is my stock of your meat or your snails or anything of sort. You use that to start off. Here we go. That's it. I might need another little bit of water, but I won't know until I start cooking. I don't like it dry at all. I do not. Put in my Aero. Since the Aero is dry, that's what I put first to bring it to the softer side. And just let it cook. for some time, for a couple of minutes, maybe 5. Do not cover the pot. You don't want the vegetable to get dark. You want it to be as green as possible, so don't cover the pot. I think I forgot to mention some main ingredients like palm oil. You see, this is my favorite palm oil. This palm oil I could die for. Doesn't smell. Then my go-to when I can't find this banga oil, I'll go to carotino. That's my go-to. Then the other day someone told me about this. I don't know the name of the oil. It's just say what God can't do. Import and export company. So they are all nice because they have no smell, if you know what I mean. Some palm oil comes with a lot of smell, so you can choose either or. And pepper, don't forget your fresh pepper. Once again, your arrow, your spinach, your crayfish, your palm oil, your pepper, your compartment like your tribe, your food cow skin, red meat, snails, smoked fish, your salt, and maggi to taste. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, here's my arrow. Since my meat was already pre-boiled, I didn't start with the meat. If not, you could have put the meat underneath the pot, then the arrow. Now I'll go ahead and add my meat. Add in my meat, and I start putting my spinach. And my pepper is already in there. I had to cut it in half since I don't want it to be too hot. The quantity of spinach I have with this quantity of arrow is 3 pack. The pack that I showed you guys. It makes to be sure that the spinach had diluted with the arrow. Put you add your crayfish and stir. Salt and maggi to taste. Actually put 5 spoons of this. Now you can start putting your palm oil. There's 1 cup. Always see how it goes before adding another. Put your maggi, salt to taste. That's based on how you like it, how much salt or how much maggi you want. Mix. Stir. And like I said, you don't need to cover the pot because you don't want vegetable to get dark. I guess I still need some palm oil. do half a cup. We'll add some crayfish to make it 6 tablespoons. You can let it cook again for about 10 more minutes. Since our arrow is dry and hard, we want it soft. It's 5 minutes into it. You just have to stir to ensure it doesn't stick onto the pot. Like I said, do not cover the pot. You want your vegetables to be as green as they just came from the farm. 5 more minutes. Here we are. Seems as if everything is ready to be swallowed. Here is our pot of arrow. Once again, what you need is arrow itself. You can get it from the African store. You need spinach or water leaf if you have. You need crayfish. You need palm oil. You need pepper. You need salt. You need maggi to taste. And you just follow the steps as you go along. The quantity of crayfish I used or maggi or salt might be different from what you would prefer, so do you, okay? And even the quantity of palm oil, like I said, I don't like it dry, so I put more palm oil than some people would normally do. So here we go. And you need your compartment as well. I use snail, smoked fish, tripe, cow skin, red meat. You can choose whatever you like to use it. And this can be eaten with fufu or garri. I have a video of how to make fufu and garri, so if you need any help searching, don't hesitate to ask and you swallow. It's the most delicacy meal for my country, for the Bayangis people. Shout out to them, and thanks again for watching, and it's always a pleasure cooking for you.